I'm about to tell all y'all what you got in store.
Walk round the school with 100 on my wrist, yo. Make your own green, bitch, you ain't no activist.
Hey everyone, it's Jess from Teacher Creative, and we're back with another interview. If you haven't been here before, we interview creatives, artists, designers, rappers, everyone all over the spectrum for you to get inspired. I'm here today with incredible Melbourne rappers.
OhTwo, that's
Seb Gucci and
Kailen.
yeah.
Hey, so let me know a bit about how you kind of got into it.
Me personally, growing up, like it was always, like Eminem and shit like that. And from Eminem, I came onto Nas and like Outkast and like Tribe Called Quest and shit. As I was near like 13, 14, just kind of expanded, and I'd always write shit down. Like I'm like my flows were awful, but I try and write what was on my mind. Cause I wouldn't say I was, most socially accepted kid in school, so I just kind of sit in the corner and like write in my book and shit, carry that around. But then like really forming songs and stuff wasn't until I met this guy.
Hey.
When was it? Year 8?
I was in year 9, he was in year 8. We were in like the performing arts like academy. Like I sang to get into it. Like that was the only way I could move schools.
Yeah.
If I sang, that was my shit. Was sitting in class, just like writing in my book and shit. And then this one kid who like I tried like connecting with him, and I rapped some of it. He's like, bro, you need to meet my friend who makes beats, bro. And we walked out, and he's like, this is Seb, and we just went.
That was crazy. Yeah.
That was it.
Then I played something or something. No, you just started rapping. You were like, yo, check this out. And he did his verse, and I was like, we could go somewhere.
We could do something.
Yeah.
Like I'd always wanted to make YouTube videos and shit, like gaming videos. So I had like good USB mic. We got everything now, but like it was a slow start. You know what I mean? It was a real organic start.
Hey, that's what you want when you're working together. You want it to be like organic, not forced.
No doubt. No.
It was total fun at the beginning.
Yeah,
like we were just throwing shit together, and like we were like, this sounds dope. And then like
look back at that shit.
Yeah, the first song we ever made was it was called "Fuck With Us."
We'll be at the top. You can try to knock us down, but there's no way we can stop.
No, this is a warning. I made it crystal
So
You
bad.
can tell by the title, like
It was so bad, yo.
context.
The context was basically because, bro, I went through a period. I'm gonna say this right now, okay? I went through a period where I'd strictly listen to only real hip hop, like rap hip hop. You feel me? Like from the 90s, right?
I didn't really listen to much until
He didn't really listen to it. He was on the new school, right? So I was dissing these new rappers.
completely.
Completely tearing them to bits, right?
Really wanted to do your old school flow for so.
That was it.
I had to talk him out because I was like, you just gotta listen to these people, give them give them their chance, and he did, and like he was like, holy fuck, this is a whole nother pathway we could go.
In the beginning, it was just me rapping, and he would make the beats. I was like, yo, you have a voice too. Like, you need to do this as well.
I wasn't gonna, because our plan was to just be me the producer, him the rapper, and then I was like, I don't really want to do that anymore. Because I can rap as well. And then like my verses progressed, and like I got better hooks. And then I worked my way up into something like we can like actually do professional shit with it.
How did you start producing? And then how did that transition?
Fuck, what a story. You know, like the launch pads, like the little, it's like a grid with like 64 buttons that light up and shit. So I got one of them for my birthday. Initially, I got like a mini one. And that came with like a live light license of Ableton. And that's where I first met Ableton. Like I started making just these beats because you just hook it up and you load the project file and you just press buttons and it makes noises. And I was like, this is fucking sick. And then I was at my dad's house once, and he's like, you can actually do stuff with Ableton. You don't have to do the launch pad. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you can make actual music. I was like, really? Like really? What is that? What, like there's other options?
What this is?
Exactly. Yeah. I just started making these horrible tracks, but it was something. It was something. And it was just complete fun at that. Like it was nothing to do with money or anything. It was complete fun at that point.
And now it's like, I'm like, fucking the fuck out of here. Like he'll like lay down and be like, yo, can you like help me with this?
Oh my god, bro, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Pretty much we met like Boulder Manny.
That was probably the
like
first person who we met that was local to us, like literally like in our 5K radius to us, that was doing some similar shit.
Yeah, that had a bigger inside.
He had a bigger inside as well. Yeah. Shout out to Bowler, bro. Bowler's killing him. And then like I showed him some of his stuff. I showed him some of our stuff, and then he was like, "Yo, we should do a song together." So we did one song together.
Shout out Paper Towel.
We butchered the fuck out of that shit. Like it's so bad. Like they didn't need us on that shit at all.
Killing these raps, not giving a shit, and I hit like a brick.
Wait a minute, feel the heat, you know you stay up.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, yo. We maybe dropped one song. Was it Melancholy?
Oh yeah, we did.
We dropped like a
Melancholy
singing
around that time.
song. I wrote like a singing song.
And that was like our next step because we'd be doing like underground SoundCloud stuff for a while, and then we did this, and people were actually like, "Oh shit!"
And
like,
then
fuck.
that was like that kind of caught on that song.
I just wanna feel nothing at all. I need a shoulder right now.
So we had Melancholy, and then we stopped for like 12 months, maybe like 11 months, maybe.
Yeah, we
didn't
had a big
release
break.
shit. We were like down.
Do you know why?
This,
Like,
we were like this.
We can kind of explain this now why we did that is because we stopped for like 4 months and then did coffee break, and we were like, we can't reach that level again because Boulder's like production was so fucking insane,
Right.
and we couldn't reach that level, and then we stopped for like another 8 months, and then we just I don't know.
It was just like
It was something like that.
So how did you get into the more Melbourne City side of things?
Melbourne City.
I know I got this one.
Okay.
The Melbourne City side of things.
Yeah.
Shout out New Wave for this as well. We had like no connections with Melbourne artists, and then we got into this studio week that
They asked us like.
Yeah,
They
asked
I
us.
think Take hold me, like
Yeah,
a month or two before. He's like, dude, we had some crazy shit planned for the start of the year. Are you free from like the 3rd to the 9th? And like I had like the whole week of work off, which was ridiculous to me. I was like, yeah, I can come like
this is
every day.
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
like your universe is like aligned it all for you.
Pretty
And
much.
we can't. I don't think we can talk too much about what we did there, but who we met there and the bonds we made and the connections we made was fucking awesome, like crazy. Yeah.
I met an artist called Saint P. And
Oh yeah, same
yeah,
thing.
shout out Saint-
yeah, shout out Saint P.
I'm giving you nothing, I do care. Stand there with a blank stare.
Bro, he's angelic as fuck.
Seriously, he's like an angel. He's
crazy,
like an
bro.
angel.
Literally.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
So what's like the best thing that has happened? Maybe not this year because of COVID, but like throughout your rap time. What's the best thing?
Like music wise?
Yeah.
Well, my shit, I dropped this track.
Yeah.
This is probably the most craziest shit. Like, we've been doing OhTwo, for like 3 years, whatever. Really wanted to get out a solo track because I had like the whole shit written down. I had a beat, I had everything, and I really put in work for it.
He
Spotify,
put the fucking work into it. Like seriously, he
yeah.
emailed like 50 people.
probably like 80 to 100 emails over the course of maybe like a week and a half. Like, I stayed up all night.
I don't know.
Just
how to do that.
scrolling through YouTube, finding, if I couldn't find their email or something, I'd click their other links to take them to their other profiles and message them on that, whatever. And I've got 2 channels, one from Spain and one from Brazil.
Yeah.
Nothing like America or England or Australia, like nothing like that. So plays that I was getting on Spotify, if there were any at all, a few hundred, whatever, was coming from Brazil and shit, right?
Yeah.
That's dope.
And then maybe like a week went by,
Yeah.
a week and a half went by, it was like at like 400 plays. And then I was like, he was with me, and I was like, because you see who's listening now?
Yeah, right.
That's
That's cool.
I was like, there's 25 people listening right now, yo.
That's
Just like 30 people
It's like
listening,
surreal.
like 20 people
Yeah.
listening. I was like, what's happening? I thought it was like a glitch, right? Like, it rolled over 300 plays from like 80, and then it was 300, and I was like, yo, that's crazy. And then the next night it went up 3.5K. And I was like, I woke everyone up. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I had like 4,600 listeners or some shit like that. And I was like, what the fuck's happening? And it just kept going up and up and up and up and up.
Yeah.
I got to like 12,000 listeners. Like, that song's almost 30K. Like, that's probably, that's probably the best thing that's happened.
Yeah.
Send
Nice.
emails are the most important thing. I don't know which camera I'm gonna look at specifically.
What's the worst thing? No DMs.
No DMs. Don't DM. If your DM is the last resort, if you can't find anything else, you DM them on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. Email. Just keep sending them, bro.
So why do you love making music together?
I don't. I fucking hate
Yeah.
it. I hate it. When we're working, it's like, but then like when we get it done, we're like cutthroat at each other. Yeah, for real.
But then we finish it and we're like, Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
That's
how
an experience. It's always an experience. Every song's an experience.
Yeah.
That's probably why we like it.
Coming out of COVID-19, what are you thinking you're gonna do?
I was
let
meant
me
to
just
be.
go.
I was meant to be going to LA.
Yeah.
With Dre.
That's
With Dre, we were leaving on like the 20th of May. For like a month to stay with some good people that would have been helpful in this shit.
Yeah.
But that got cancelled, so hopefully nearing mid next year should be on the way to Los Angeles with this motherfucker as well.
Ooh.
Hopefully,
Fuck yeah.
we probably gonna get an EP out shortly. For OhTwo. Seb needs to release a single track as well.
Yeah.
And be producing for some more people probably.
Yeah. It'll come soon.
It'll come soon. But
Like,
yeah.
I'm producing for a bunch of people, I'm just not getting my solo shit out right now.
Yeah.
It'll come, yeah.
And where can people find you and work with you?
We live in a hole
Oh yeah.
down. Get at us on anything, yo. Like Instagram, email.
Instagram, fuck OhTwo.
Comprehend this shit. I need to take a breath. I need to